Hello, hello, welcome in everyone. You always know when there's a slight delay because this Twitch and YouTube are being a pain. Welcome in, yeah, welcome in. I thought I'd call you Krieg, what? Welcome in, what? We will be building some Krieg. Not that I'm calling you Krieg. Krieg! Welcome in, what? Welcome in. Well, Jerry Jam and Andy, welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing? I have finished my Silent King. He's currently up here. And I did a little video of him on my little turntable, and then I realised some of his base room is transferred white, so I need to paint that before and redo the video again. So, but my Silent King is done. My Silent King is done. I'll just pull my mic out a little bit. That's quite right. So you always know I'm here. You know I'm here. So my Silent King is up here. But I have got these like little crystals that I bought that I'm not stuck on yet because I'm deciding where exactly I want them. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. Krieg! I was like, what do I feel like doing? I was like, should I paint some more Krieg horses? And I was like, you know what? I'm really not in the mood to paint. I'm not really in the mood to build more Krieg, but we need to build some Krieg. Right. I have kind of decided what I'm doing. I haven't got a picture of what I'm doing because there's quite a few of them. Yo, Grave Fates, welcome in. How are you doing, Grave? How are you doing? Well, I'm looking in there. So, wait and see my picture of my Silent King. I now have to redo the base. Oh, I did have this marked up what we were doing. Where are we doing? We are doing like a little set. Oh, I see the flag. Lord Commissar. Create command sword. There's like a bazillion different ways you can make this person. I don't think I want to do first, so we're gonna just build and see how we go. Basically, there's quite a few. So these ones right at the bottom. Which aren't even gonna go. Come on, just move this. I have got a new camera setup coming. So it's not gonna focus. I did see another rig that I really wanted, which was £100, and I was like, I'll just wait until that's on offer. To be fair, it had a laptop stand, it had a microphone stand, but you could also use it for another attachment, and it had 2 other branches coming off it, and I was like, that would be so cool. Then I'm like, that takes quite a lot of room. I can't remember if it was clipped to the desk or it was like tripod. So there is one coming. Weirdly, I ordered this yesterday with something else. I actually did this all on eBay, and there's something else arrived today, and I was like, oh. So I don't know when the tripod's arriving. Clearly not today. So hopefully there'll be a better drop down view, because then it gives me a bit more space. I may play along with you soon, but for now I'm doing a Sudoku to train my brain. Oh, nice. You know what? I started to do a Sudoku. Well, not started to. I have a little Sudoku book, so I put the date in. I've had it for years. I then even test your brain and do the numbers, not only in English, but do them in Japanese. So the 1 is a 1. That will test your brain even more, because obviously the numbers will be in English, then you know what the numbers are. I can write the numbers in Japanese. Sudoku Japanese, right? For the win. For the win, exactly. I'm doing that. I wanted to pop in and say hi. I've got to run and grab an order, but I'll be back. No worries at all, Grave. Thank you for coming in, lurking in the meantime. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Yo, cool. Welcome, welcome. Amazing standard Japan. Real love gaffer tape. Priceless. I mean, I did look at it and think, oh, that looks really cool. Then I was like, oh, £100. I like the idea because the laptop was like raised. And I was like, that's quite cool. But then I was looking, then it's going to have to be like, because if it's got a camera attachment, it's got to be kind of quite central. And I was like, I'll think about this one. So this one wasn't, what did I pay? £28, I think. So it's gonna have, it clips to the desk. It's got a ring light. It's a smaller ring light than my big one, but that one needs replacing. That's okay. That can hang there. I can change it, but I have to like hot glue the compartment back in it. Actually, it hit my cheek earlier. And it has a camera in the middle, so it clips, so you can click down. I'm trying to find where I'm going. My brain is mush, so it'll be a while before I start the Japanese one. That's cool, right? Japanese numbers. And then you just make it up, as long as you know that's what you use for one. Hell's Kitchen Mordor Edition. Oh, that I just briefly saw that. If data's out, help the now school to find Sam Friday and hand over the invitation. I briefly just saw that. Oh, he'll be judging Sam on his potatoes. I must DM welcome Ave Tree to Kaiser. Welcome, welcome. Let me get my head around. Aha! Because he's got the power fist. And I can tell. Oh, yes. So if I had another camera, I could add, and then you could see the book. Well, they cook potatoes. Potatoes. I read that. Or potatoes. Ah, what's the bread? What's the bread? It'll be like, you know, when he has cornbread in America, and it's like, he's like, what's this? This is like the Sahara. Right, I want my commissioner to have the power fist because it's kind of. Well, they're radiation. I was like, he's got to have a power fist. So I'm looking at what they can have. So the commissioner. The Lord Commissioner is equipped with a las pistol and power weapon. The las pistol, 12-inch range, 1 4+301. Fantastic. And a power weapon is a melee. It's 3 4+4 -2 1. But a power fist is 3 exactly the same, apart from the strength is 6 and damage is 2. We want a power fist because it's like a power fist in Fallout. So I might pick and choose which models I'm going to be building at the moment. Lambert's bread, that's the one. I was sourcing called that one. He wouldn't be very impressed that Rising allows it. I love it. Who knows this? I'm just ready. You never know. God, Ramsay foils Sauron for being a bad cook. Can you imagine what he will come out with? Where have I put my tools? I think my other glue is under there, but this should be quick drying. Crazy. Inside gives cats what Legionnaire is as a sign of a kill. Fair enough. He'll be like, oh, and you'd be like a pig's ear, you know, for dogs. Dry them. Not that I'm threatening them. Oh dear, I'll put it there. Oh, be careful. Tasty. But imagine they'll be like crackling, because there's not much there. Oh, that sounds really weird. Let's change. That's not that I'm thinking of it. Sarah would cook something for. He would, I reckon. I think he would take Sauron, and Sauron would run back and be a nice person. He would change his attitude. Well, I'm presuming you are Lord Commissioner because you're on your separate piece of sprue. So, what am I going to keep that there for? Okay, so he's going to have the power fist. Lord Commissioner can be equipped with 1 plasma pistol. We can have a plasma pistol or las pistol. I'm going to have a look and see which one I think looks good. Oh, looks cool and all that. That pistol, plasma pistol. There's 2 different types. I thought to myself, I was going to get the bulk built of each one, because then sometimes like the arms are really tricky. And then I can like decide later on. I was planning to sit down and write down exactly what I want, and then I just did not have the time today to do that. He's definitely having the power fist though. Watch his green. He's having that. If he likes it or not, he's having it. You better so much that Rowan is sending 8. I could see how this could do. Is this an addition we need? How much Krieg did you do? It's been a stream or two since I was last here. I have more on sprue than I have made. I have 3 tanks. Not completed. Because technically, because of the weapons, the guns that you can interchange. I've got about a bazillion horses. Horses, not the men. Well, the men made, but not finished because I need to paint them before I can finish them. I've got 3 of the little round guns, just the guns and the bodies separate. So this is separate and this is separate. So how much Krieg have I got completed and built, not painted? You could argue my Baneblade with the Baneblade gun. Oh, and I have Lord Marshal Dreer, who is also in pieces. So basically, I have 0%, maybe 1%, you could probably say 1% of my Krieg built that I could take to tabletop. How many infantry you got left to make? Have you noticed I've been leaving them? I've got, how many, this is 10 isn't it? In this box set. I think I've got 10 in another box set. In the big box set. I can't even remember what is in that big box set. It's either 20 or it's more than 20. So a lot. which is not great, is it really? That's why I thought, well, we're just gonna make a start. I have also ordered a Lehman Russ Grey. I'm using a new Jadlum. Jadlum, I think that's how you say it. I came across them because I just wanted the one paint, and I was like, I'm not going to go anywhere. And I'm not going to just order it like off Amazon and pay extortionate prices or anywhere else to pay extortionate prices. But Jadlum, they do free delivery on like everything. So I've ordered a Rust Grey because I was talking about something like colour theory, and I was a bit like, okay, I'm going to try Rust Grey. I'm more confident to try Rust Grey and then try it with, so my tanks are not complete yet because I've been trying to find the right colour. And then try it on the white underneath, but then I'm leaning more towards there might be black underneath because of my already. That's a lie. Oh, the ones that I've made. Technically, I do have more than that because I have 2 lots of these. These are pre-bought like this, and then I have got 2 of these, and I've got one of these guns. Again, has to be partially made. It's very partially made. It's more unmade. So I've got 2 of these. So technically, I have 1 Baneblade, 2 of these, and 2 sets of them. So I don't know how many points that is. It's probably barely even 500. But I didn't build them ones. I didn't build them. I didn't make them. 11th comes out in June. Krieg can find Armageddon. I'm going to try and make Orcs before Armageddon releases. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit like, oh, yeah, they're definitely. I've had this a year, then everything is now going to change. Which is going to be fantastic. So it is a case of I am just having to build as the ruler cool. Very well, I started collecting in June last year, and this is only as far as I've been able to get. So this is why I'm like, you know, when you're looking at thinking, oh, well, that one's good, that one's not good. That could all change from June. But I think the books are staying the same, aren't they, for 11th edition? So that's something. So like there's one you can have with a trench club, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna have the trench club. It's a Krieg. Okay. Oops, that's quite cool. Is Armageddon the new box set? Because I can't remember. Peanut and Krieg are going on a lot. I was concentrating on getting my crystals done. You know what? We're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one. Here, Jadlum is good if you're buying multiple paints. Ah, so you have heard of it before? Because I ordered them yesterday, and it's already with Royal Mail, and they are hoping it's being delivered tomorrow. So I bought Rust Grey, and there was another Oh, what colour is it? It's the grey textured paint for King. But great, they do all sorts of things. Especially if it's like free delivery, it's like, okay. Don't mind if I do. The fact is it's already coming. I was not expecting it to be quick. So, what blue is that? It's a lovely colour. I'm not sure the ones that they've used on their models. I can tell you it's not Thunderhawk blue, and it's not the Fang. Thunderhawk blue is in my book, but they don't actually give you Krieg colours. It's kind of like, well, it's like the cloak, I suppose. Oh, where is it now? So I've tried to Google it. I've Googled it, and they also say it could be rust grey. It's going to be the last paint I'm going to buy to try and match it the best I can to them. I know we're not going to be able to build or paint anywhere near. So like on this cavalry horse here, this is the only blue that they've got as Thunderhawk blue. They don't give any of the Krieg, they've only got Acadian, which is really the blue cloth. That's all they've gone for. That's all they've given you in the book. So I've gone through 2 recommended Krieg colours and it's not them. So I'm trying a rust grey, because then I imagine on a black it's going to come up a bit more blue. So it's a bit like the steel green I used on my Necrons. When you put that on a black, it actually comes out of a blue. If you put it on a white, it comes out green. So it's a bit frustrating because I know it's not like, I'm never going to be able to paint as good as their models, but at least I want the colour to basically match. Is it Macragge blue? I have also tried that as well. I have got that blue. And I've got one side, one tank side, which has got so much. Maybe I need to like spray one side black. I don't think I've tried that one though, to be fair. Macragge blue with black underneath. So maybe I need to try that one. Because again, it's like that colour theory, everything can change. I even asked someone who has got like, I swear he said 9 paint blades. He had no idea what colour even Krieg was, and I was like, okay, fair, because if you're just building Astra Militarum, you wouldn't know. Or I just snipped a head out. Did I even pay attention to what? Or I just saw a head and snipped it out. I don't think it's the right one, is it? 8, 7. So it'll be really interesting when this colour does arrive, and then I will test it, but I will try that other one on top just in case. Yeah, it's a new thing for 11. I like return them again because they have done it before. Oh nice, so you definitely collected like orcs. Look like a blue highlight with something slightly lighter. It definitely looks like a lighter blue on top. I don't like how they've called this A, but it's not A because it's P. Which then confuses me. Are you this? I think you're that. Are you not 18? 1, 3, 7. Right, okay, this is 8, 6. But it will be the last colour I'm going to buy. Grey primer, then magma, then a highlight. So I have only got bone colour and a black, and I'm trying to look at like these ones in comparison to try and see. But it's just really hard to know because even if it's got like say the silver, they may have painted black, and then I think they used lead belcher on top. We're not going to focus because there's too much behind. Get out the way! You can see there's a little bit black, so I don't know if they use black underneath, Because then this is quite dark. So obviously then like the base they could have just painted. And I like how they've done the base as well. So I'm going to try and mimic that the best I can. I'm not going to be able to get these little thin lines. I've been saving like lollipop sticks, and then next time I go to a McDonald's I'm going to require some coffee stirrers. This is obviously like, these were done by like, a professional. Then it's quite dark inside. So I think they have, because it does look like the inner wheel is black, so I think they primed black. It's a case of I have got grey paint, so I could then paint as a base just to test, and then paint on top to see how far we get. Do you know what I mean? First Sudoku in 45 minutes, and now I have a headache. I think I needed to do this. It's getting the brain juices flowing. I won't ask what level it was. Okay, it's Counter Blue, then Thunderhawk Blue. See, every time you Google it, right, something else comes up. Like that one hasn't come up for me. Why? Counter Blue, it comes up with some weird blueprint template. No, I don't want that. Paint. Citadel paint. Thank you very much, Hobbycraft. It was coming up with an actual. I did say thank you, but you are not helpful, Hobbycraft. Because then that looks like really blue, but depending on your prime. Because then Thunderhawk Blue is that. That's why. Is that why would you use Thunderhawk Blue? Is that because it's a layer? I think that is. I don't think we've got Cantor Blue. That name does not ring a bell. Well, I'll keep the tab open. Well, if this one does like cheap and quite, they do the Citadel paint, it might be worth. What is this song? That's slightly irritating me. Because I can use the Thunderhawk to highlight on top. I will give that one a go. I will see what happens when this paint arrives. And then, like, because it does look that kind of, the Thunderhawk's a bluey grey, which could be that. As long as I can match it similar. Oh my god, damn it! Why did I buy them? Oh, it's just my little brain. As long as I can get it as close. But that is, I don't think I've got Cantor Blue downstairs. We have quite a few blues, to be fair. But that name does not ring a bell. But I've kept a tab open, and then I will see what happens. And then, I mean, I can always order more from this place. Just medium. But that's not bad though, in 45 minutes. We're ignoring the fact the computer one highlights the numbers you click to make it easier. We're ignoring that one. Does it tell you when you've gone wrong? You know what I love as well? I like Sudoku, or sometimes if I don't really do it often. Oh, what are they called now? I can't remember what they're called now. They're like a little, like a grid, a puzzle grid. And they all got like numbers. So you go down the side. So you got each grid block has got 5 and 5. So 5 by 5 squares. But you could have 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yo! Cast away full of Warhams. And then it could have like have numbers above go 5, 2, 5, 6. And then to fill in and colour in the black where they would overcross horizontal and vertical. It used to be called Tsunami. They don't call it that anymore. I can't think what they're called now. But they don't call it tsunami anymore. Ah, because my 4 have reached 10 stream streak! That's awesome. I hope that helps doing the skits thing. Afterwards, I didn't actually check if the photos were really good. Can have had too many paints. New paints taste the best. They do. You can't walk into a Warhammer shop without buying a paint. So, well, if this paint arrives and I test it, I think King is actually going to the place tomorrow. And I can be like, can top paint please? You're big hairy, welcome. Hello, how are you today? I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? Watching you on YouTube now as my intent's being a poop. Oh no. Oh no. It doesn't like your brain power of a Sudoku. That's what it is. You get free state that counts as a loss. Oh, I hate that. I've got. I wanted to do something similar on their DS. You know them. I love that. You know what I mean? Like, well, not crisscross. What they used to be called Tsunami. And I got that on the DS. And if you put like no hints, and if you put it in the wrong box, it'll give you like sting you because you've taken you too long. Like, it'll add like a minute to how long it's taking you to complete it, and you're like. Yeah, thanks for those. I'll try and set up a game soon. That's cool. I will have to try and do that as well. I haven't actually really read it. But as long as they're all right, the pictures come through okay. Why you got a sword? You don't want a sword. Can you have a power fist? My brain is trying to function where his hand's meant to be on that photo. I think he's got his hand on his hip in that photo, but my brain's going, where is his hand? So I think his hand must be behind his back. That's just throwing me off. We want the power fist. That's one thing I know I want. Looking for the Krieg! Thank you so much, Bane Bates. Hanji! Yes, you worked it out. You worked it out. They was really. I used to do them. Like my mum used to do them. That's just like when we used to be in like. I had that in the caravan, the static caravan. Yes, we went caravan to static caravan. And I've had them for like years. And then they come in like big A4 ones, or nanograms. Or nanograms, not crisscross, got they? Because crisscross is. Is that when you go like here's a blank like crossword kind of looking square, then you have the letters down at the bottom. And then you have to go like guess what number correlates to each letter. Something like that. Bonjour, welcome in, Scales. How are you? We want A11. Just here. And you can start off a really small grid, and then you get like big A4, and then in the big A4 books you also get black and red. You have to colour, but then it's not as easy as that because if it's just say the black ones, you'd have to put a dot between at least one dot between each of the next number. But when they're red and black can go next to each other, and then they make pretty pictures. Mono black, there we go. I was saying about look, we're going black next to white. Look, I summoned you by saying their name black. Mono Black Minis, welcome! And thank you so much. I noticed you followed me. Thank you. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, doing good. I just finished with SVW26. Welcome. Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Ah, I wondered if that was you. I wondered if that was you. Welcome in. Sorry, it's no Mephidius on the table. Wait. Here's a Cappy. He's not quite finished yet. That was from the Fallout Factions launch event. Bottle is... equally not finished. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Mystic. Wait, I know Fizzy One is here somewhere. This was my Mephidius plug. Oh, here he is. I'm just going to explain just what happened there. So, you know the Fizzy, I don't even know where that box is to help fix. Oh, I know where the box is downstairs. Daddy will know what this means. You have the ball and Cappy get fizzed. Yeah, so I was making him on Friday and painting him on stream, and I put him in a little jiffy bag thing. You know, sealable bag? So I keep all the pieces together. Can you just guess what I just did when I picked up said bag? The bag wasn't sealed. And now I have bits of bottle and cappy all over my desk. Dropped it. This is now what's remaining in the jiffy bag. Or not a jiffy bag, is it? A little sealable bag. We have the base and an arm. Because I was going to paint and then stick together. So I won't show you that one. Oh, I'm showing up my videos here. Oh no, it's not good, is it? Right. That's the main bit. Skill issue. I still can't work out why they're so quiet. So I'll find his bits later. But what else have I got from it? I got the Mysterious Stranger, just weirdly just lurking. So all the other bits are still in my salute bag. Mysterious Stranger is literally just lurking. But I have opened him up, he's so cool. I was like, this isn't going to fly out at me, is it? I will definitely be clipping the video. That's just weird. I just turned. I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be the why can I say that? Mechanist. Nope, it's the Mysterious Stranger. Well, he didn't really protect Bartle and Cappy there, did he? I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. Where was I? Where was I? I was going to give Scales a shout out here. Oh, you need to go follow Scales because he is my mod. But also you'll see my character in the ring. Not the One Ring, as we were on about Mordor just previously, but you'll see in a WWE. Mechanist. Why couldn't I say that? I just got stuck. I think the shock of Bottle and Cappy have flown out. I will find them. Love them. Wait, you say he's leaking. Lurking. He's a Mysterious Stranger, but he didn't save Bottle and Cappy then for going flying. I mean, you might think crazy. That'd be really easy to pick up the pieces, each bit on your desk. You haven't seen Crazy's desk. You haven't seen my wire management skills. Here are pieces to work out if it's right. We've got an arm in there. We've got that arm. We've got 2 feet. So we're missing an arm. And I've got tanks. I've got gloves, pen, the wrapper from everything else from the Mephidius things. Well, it'll be hidden somewhere. This just shows Crazy. If you should just stick it together and paint it and stick it together. Let's see your phone idea. Oh, go for it! Wait, I don't know if it will work in my chat, or you can whisper or put it in my Discord or something. But yes, try it. In a... I'm glad someone's paying attention. It is in the bag. Why did I think it was... It's not a foot, because I had both foot out, didn't I? Yes, he's all together in the bag. He's all together in the bag. I'm just testing to make sure. I've sealed it now. He is now... That's why I couldn't find it. It's now sealed. Okay? I thought, let's be clever and put them all together in a bag. So I don't lose bits, because I've got bits of everything everywhere at the moment. My current Warhammer one is all in here. To be fair, it's mainly Necrons that I need to finish painting. The disc will probably... Go for it! Yeah, it might be best on there. So I don't think it'll work here. Do you have Cappy's gun? Wait. Because he's got a little Tommy gun, hasn't he? Wait, isn't that not... It's got the mallet. Yes, yes. Oh, I've seen it. Hang on. Hang on, I'm confused. Move over, Krieg. This crazy cunt. It feels like it's been a really long day today. What? A crazy can't count. I know I painted his gun. I swear it went the furthest. It is there. Or it may have pinged down, to be fair. It may have pinged down, or I can't see it because I know I've painted it black, which is brilliant when my desk is black. I thought it was in the bag. Well, I know it is there because I have painted. Oh, I found it. It's also, it was on my desk. Which is black. Yes, all the pieces are there. I didn't see it. There we go. That's how much I was paying attention. There we go. Looking for that on a black desk. Next time, make sure the bag is sealed before you pick up. Said there is an arm in the bag. I know, I was like, I'm sure there was something in the bag. Honestly, it must have been a foot or something. Oh, I don't know. I tell you. I live up to my name, right? It feels like it's been a long day, but it hasn't. Well, long afternoon. Can we use that as an excuse? Since like midday onwards. Oh, brilliant. I can't wait to see. Can I show it off? Can I show it off? Put as a hammer and happy as a Tommy gun. I love the idea of the Tommy gun. I can't get the staff, can you? Where are we? Discord. Why are these really falling off my head? My head has not shrunk. Oh, that's really cool! So this is my character. Let me just... My thumbnail for my character, so you need to follow so that you'll see me in the ring. And it's because Scouse puts in the details. So like when I first started doing my cosplays, I was in my helmet and then I moved to a Voltec mask, so he's always included it. So I know you said about trying to get the bow, but then the bow is like it's too complicated to get in. I have got, I know on my phone somewhere, is like the original ones that you did. Why do I feel like I can find them? I'm really wanting to show these off. I'm trying to think how long ago that was. What I'll do is I'll find them and then I'll post them on my Discord so everyone can see, because scrolling through somebody's content phone is probably not the best idea, and I can't think. Let me. It could be download. I know I've got them because I've seen them recently. I won't waste time trying to find because I know they're on here. Although I think they're on Instagram. So my phone saves things really weirdly. Like it'll go, I'm going to save this Instagram post and then not save it for about 10 years. Oh, I've got lots of the Phineas launch event for the I can just see the face cushions from the Fallout Factions launch event. Probably take with You can guarantee I'll open my phone up and I'll be like, there they are. I'll do it. I'll find them and then I know they're on there, or in my phone somewhere. Maybe don't work. Maybe don't work for you. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you'd be like, nah. If you want all your the models to be in safe hands, don't put them in my hands. Oh my god. She says, and she just almost lost this piece because somehow that flicked and it rolled down and I've got a blanket on my lap, luckily, and then it just sort of rested. So yeah, don't trust me with anything. This is not the time. Oh, I'm really sad on myself here, aren't I? They're in there somewhere. They're in there somewhere. I know I've kept the photos. I will find them and then I will put them underneath that post in Discord so you can see from like, I think it was when, I want to say it's the t-shirt, the Vault shirt and the Vault leggings. I think. I mean, that would make sense, I guess, but they're somewhere. They're somewhere. Because I've seen them recently. I bet need to get a drink. I got distracted. Oh, what drink did you get? Easy. It's good to get distracted. Yeah, well, videos in the house. I'm so glad they have slowly stopped doing premise on premise. He's like, that will be released standard. We'll be doing the models still, but they will be free with the pre-order, then go on general sale. Pre-order sales. No more locked away models. Oh my god, that must be so exciting to be able to be like, you can see things that are coming. Well, it must be hard to sort of judge as well. Oh, that's where it's got to go. Oh, and I tell you what, so it's really exciting as well. So I've been seeing like obviously like loads of salute posts, and it's showing me, you know, like people you may like, and like in these posts people have bought stuff from your stand, and I'm like, yes. I have got the book somewhere, the solo book. It's downstairs, and I've been looking at it going. Strawberry lemonade. Oh, my brain went, is that a bottle? I was like, no, strawberry lemonade. Oh, that sounds fancy. That sounds fancy. Right, I'm going to leave his other arm for now, but I'm presuming I am going to do that one. Because it annoys me, actually, that his hand is behind him. Oh, because technically he'll be behind his back. So he's holding... Then that's like combat patrol. You know what I noticed? Like my sound stripe music used to go really loud. Those you can remember. It would like shout. It would suddenly just randomly shout and go really loud. But now it would just go. I don't want to play no more. Let's give him that gun. 13 and 14. It was super busy shot. Our booth was around all day. It felt. It literally did. Each time I kept coming around, it was like your booth was like full. Right, and I kind of felt like I'm in the way. I'm looking at your stuff and I'm going, get out of the fucking way. Get out of it. I'm looking. It was like all the time. Like, say, even at the end when we were chatting, what it must have been like 4:30, 20 to 5, I think. There were still people coming, which is obviously the best time because then it's quiet, so you can get up and into it. But it looked busy all the time, which is really good. I think I came round. Was it the second or third time? I was just like, you're not even gonna see that I'm passing through because it was that, and I liked how you were like, you had your booth and then you had like the playing table. I liked the setup of it where you had like booths, playing tables, then you'd have booth, and then like playing tables. I really quite liked that, so it wasn't like not congesting it, because even like at your stand at UK, I suppose because your stand at UKGE last year was like bigger. So you could have that space. I quite like that, and then it kind of allows people to like watch all the way around, I thought. It was really good fun. You know, it's like, okay, I think I've recovered. Have you recovered yet from the weekend? Because you had quite a weekend. I must admit, like, I got up like on my sister's on Sunday, and she was like, "Did you sleep?" Because like my eyes were like puffy as hell, and I was just like, I think it's just my allergies. But I'm also thinking maybe it was because I was really tired, because I got up at 5:30, and it's been a long day. But it could have been my allergies because of the doggy. To be fair, then in the car on the way home, I was a bit snivelly. And that was fine, but I think it was very tired. I slept well. Sunday didn't really do much. I say that, I just am tidying, cleaning, and then went, I could go to bed right now, but I don't want to. I was sore after though from all the demoing. I bet, oh my god, I bet. And I bet like non-stop as well, because it's just been chaos. Yeah, I'm recovering now, working on disc RPG stuff for a few weeks before final. Oh, I am looking at coming up. I must admit, I looked at. I say looking at. All I've done is I looked at the price of their Hilton on the Hilton website, which is a massive mistake to do, because then I was like, oh, then I'm just gonna compare it. You know, go on hotels.com. So I am looking at hopefully going. It's just, if I do go to UKG, it's going to probably be the Saturday and the Sunday. Because my poor Friday lot, I've just, I'll be like, I can't do then, I can't do then, I can't do then. Which is fine, and I thought, oh, I can have best of both worlds, to be fair. So it is quite a journey. I did kind of play going up like Friday night, and I was just like, it's quite a journey to get there. Try to open some stuff around the airport. Can get the monorail for free to the show. That's quite good to know. Okay, get the monorail for free to the show from there as it's next door. So I thought, I know it's the worst thing to do is to look at an actual hotel website for prices. And then I didn't really get any further than that, because then I had work and I was like, oh, well, I did other things. It's like, oh. Hopefully. I'm not sure if King's coming. Oh, Ash is coming. I'm not sure. I don't know. Or my other friend as well. There is a hole, I noticed on the other side, where you think that would mean there'll be a little block. But there is none. And there's nothing that I could have clipped off. This is a really strange song. I feel like I have actually glued that the wrong way round. This is not their usual. How long is that song? It goes on forever. Right, I need to re-stick this with glue. Because I have stuck it the wrong way around. Yeah, try Expedia and booking.com, except I'll have a just splat glue all over myself. I will have a proper look, I think. I definitely think probably the Saturday and the Sunday at least, because I think the Friday is generally quieter anyway, which is great. I did think about training up, but I was like, this could be dangerous if I find something big that I want to take home, like scenery. Sorry, I mean fill the car with lots of your products, the Phineas products, right? That's the correct answer. If you let me loose on your stall, then you know that will happen. Why is my brain not functioning? It's because this doesn't make sense. Okay, now it makes sense. It's sticking to me. Oh, that's going to be horrible to paint. If you have anything big, just leave it with me in my van and I can always bring it to you. Oh, thank you! Much appreciated. I'll buy everything. It'll be good to go to. Do it again, because I really enjoyed it last year. Also, do you need to go and get my car sorted as well? That's a tomorrow's job. I mean, I have until the end of May, so preferably get my car sorted now. That'd be so good. Well, I did have a look at some other events around, you know, other mini ones, but it's probably going to be that one. I was saying to some people as well that through the world of the minis, if anyone else is going to KGE to try and do like a meet up somewhere. So that's the you could just have him just pointing because you can, okay. Bit boring, isn't it? He's got to have the power fist. A1 and A2 will probably just attach this to the base and not stick him down. A2. I'm quite excited for my new rig. Well, it's a step in the right direction. And I was like, oh, I can't just like change my desk, put it in the other room. But I was like, yeah, but then I'm going to take it back out again to literally everything, like including the carpet, is changing. So hopefully it will be a bit more of a cleaner sort of. You can see more of what's going on. Slightly annoying at these bits here. So I was like, oh, I was really quite tempted to go for the £100 rig, and I was like, I could see how this could also be an annoying rig to have. So we'll see. I thought we'll start off with this. Will that stick? Probably not. I meant to try and fix my. I was like really disappointed. I was like, oh, I could show off my Silent King today. And then I was like, oh, something to his base. His base rim has I don't know if it's caught on something, but it's gone like really white, and I'm like, this is what I need to fix. Yo, Gondas, welcome in. Bases are this way. What size base are you? 32. I'm guessing that is this big size. And you're going to be the smaller size. I'm guessing it's this size. I just didn't see me drop that. Gonna be that size. I actually don't know where it's just gone. One sec. I thought it'd be more complicated than that. I looked down and I couldn't see it, and I thought that's gone under my chair. No. I panicked. But welcome in, Gondas. I hope you are well. Today is really showing. Tonight is literally showing how often I can drop everything. That's true. Because that is meant to hang over slightly. So this has got to be... Because then I've got all the Krieg's men and all the Krieg's horsemen are on their one. And then the big ones are... for the guns. This makes sense, because then I've got a lot of mini ones left. Someone called Guns for aid. I just need as much help as I can. Gondas for aid. So I'm just going to stick the base down. Because I can. Why does that look nothing like that? Oh, I don't like how games like that do that. Because then you question yourself going, oh that bit doesn't look right. It's because it's a slightly different angle. And you're like, is this correct? I don't know. And then he will go on top of that. So I'm not gonna stick him down. Just so it's a little bit easier to paint him. Because otherwise to get underneath his under there is going to be really difficult. The beacons are indeed lit. I love that. The beacons are lit. Stay there, mate. One of them has got to have that. Because then you have to kind of be like really careful so they can have... I want to do the flag man. The flag man sounds like... Ah, and then you can have all like different accessories. So we're gonna have all the weapons. So some Krieg shovels. We've got this weird little thing. The scribe to do. Is that on an ordinary size base as well? This is literally going to be like a pick and mix tonight. That's cool though. You can even like put like a little cup and everything, all the accessories on the base if you want. So 2 to 7. Because you can just build quite a few of them. So we are going to go to this little servo. Well, we'll find it now. Is this going to be easier than... Or are you the... Who's left on this? Let's go backwards. Is that your stance? I think that could be his stance. If he's already on the sprue, I don't actually quite know whose leg that is. Okay. Right, let's find the million pieces of sprue now. You got the Krieg battalion. I've got quite a few Krieg. Most of it is still in the box. It's not them. Well, the horses are built, but not fully. Right, have we 73? Is 73 on here? Does anything look like 73? Yes. 71. 72, 73. Hey, but I mean, my box is still sealed. Ah! Oh! At least they're seeing a little bit of light of day. I've got the combat patrol. Before I call it the wrong thing. I have got this one. This is what we're currently working on. I say currently. Most of my Krieg are in bits, but I'm waiting for the right colour to arrive. And then I've got the big big box set that came that I bought last year at UKGE. I have got 2 Lehman Russes which are partially built. I might be changing that camo, so I've got 2 of them, and I've got a Baneblade. Brody's Baneblades. Oh, to be fair, I have got, if you haven't seen these ones, I didn't paint these ones. I've got 2 lots of these, 2 single and double guns, and 2 of the big guns as well. I like showing them off because they look so good, don't they? But I didn't paint these. I bought them second hand. Their Christmas was great value too. So good. And then that's nice to see, like going out and you see like Krieg box sets like at the weekend. When I went to a convention, I was like, oh, places had Krieg. 7372. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get the Krieg built at some point. Maybe by 12th edition. Because 11th is just a little bit too close. Yeah, Bravo Tech the painter. Amazing, isn't it? They are like, apparently when I bought them second hand, they said they were like a professional painter. And it's the same person who did, I've got special Krieg dies. Custom made dice as well. The Krieg. It's the same person as well. I was like, oh, they're sending more than what number are we looking for? We're looking for... Oh, I still can't find 72. Oh, because I've already cut it out. 1, 2, and 3. I've got like 40 books to read before I get to my Krieg books, but I haven't started. Oh, that's quite good. I did get the new Krieg book in November, and I'm still not finished it. As you can tell, time is not crazy as great. This does not work in my theory. In my theory? It does not work in my favour, I mean. Relentless Dead, I think it's called, isn't it? I did try and pick it up the other night, and then I just haven't gone back to it. It's not that I'm not enjoying it, it's a case of Crazy does not have the time, and then by the evening comes around, I'm like, I just literally just want to curl up and go to bed. Adult life, right? I got the special edition of that horror big like this. I got the special edition one, nice. I got the hardback. I don't know if they... I don't remember if I saw it. Maybe it might not have been at Warhammer. I bought that one at Warhammer World, but... But nice. We got a special edition of it. Some of the special ed books look amazing. Like the artwork and even like the leaf, what you want to call it, it's black and white with sprayed edges. Is that like the like someone like leafed on the end? That is so cool. It's the thing, I know they're like a lot more money, but they're, you can see why. You can see why. And then that's the thing, that they'll only go up as well. They're just, some of them are really lovely. I need to hunt for special red Scythe. Do you think you'll be able to get one? I know like these books can be quite hard to come by, can't they? Sorry. My stream elements is auto mod thing is quite... I was... Oh. That's the only thing, they can never get rid of scalpers, can they? They'll never be ever be able to get rid of scalpers. Not for a cheap price unless I luck out when I go to Warhammer. Oh, can you phone ahead and see if they've got one? I don't know, would they put one aside? I don't know if they would. I mean, I might. My brain can't work this one out right now. Just giving my brain a moment to catch up with these instructions because I'm not gonna get what. I think that bit goes in there. But you want to get the right angle, so then it's gonna. Okay. I wish I kept a bunch of my old G8 books for value reasons. Oh, if only. That's the thing at the time. You don't think I'll ever be worth anything. I've got an old, like, were they 8th edition codexes? Because, like, my friend's partner works at a school. And the guy just bought, like, loads in. Well, there's a guy who works there. And sometimes they do a book swap, and so my friend was like, oh, they've had a book swap, so they've got a lot of like 8th edition books to give me. But turns out these books would have gone in the recycle. Why the fuck could you go in together now? Come on. We're gonna go in the recycle bin. And I'm like, oh my god. So they've said if there's any more that this guy is gonna get rid of, don't you hate it when you have just put it together by itself? And then why is it every time you put glue on it, it doesn't stick? So they've said if there's any other books that this guy is getting rid of, they're just going to take them because that was like 5 books. And one of them was the old Astra Militarum as well. So they're not like overly worth much, but like, as somebody who might want to like collect the old like edition books, they still could be like £10-15, but they're gonna go in the recycle bin. And so he just saw Warhammer and was like, I know who would like that. I was like, thank you very much. I wouldn't at my type. When I get back home to England, I'll have to just roll the dice to see what's there. That's the thing, and if you see it there and then, you have to buy it as well. That's why I got into Black Library after I left England, seeing people find George was into the local Oxfam. Oh, that's the thing. If you can find them, imagine in like a charity shop, and you know how much that is. It should be like, this is coming home with me. You're coming home with me, like that. On audio. But if you had spent like so much money on it, that's what's sad. Like all these codexes, they're gonna just chuck in the bin. I think this other guy just brought them in and thought, is somebody gonna be interested? No, these kids aren't interested. Just chuck in a recycle bin. It's like, oh my god. It's difficult to try and predict what will become a classic. That's so true. They look like they need to be burned by my salamanders. Look, I've only gone 2 because I'm just too chatting. This is why I don't get anything done. A lizard. I do have a pretty mini condition. Mordheim rulebook. I bet that's worth a bit. That probably will be. We're all about the Mordheim last stream as well. Everyone's trashing everyone. Exactly. So he's going to keep an eye out. So if there's any more that surface, apparently he's taking it for me. So thank you. I know there was definitely an Astra Militarum. I think there was NIDS. I don't know if you can hear that. We're being lizard. Could you hear the lizard? It's like we were kids, we didn't have the foresight to keep up. Oh my god. Right? Can you imagine if you bought the Pokemon cards from like the 90s, whatever it was? 90s, early 2000s, but you didn't open them. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you got home and you're going throughout like all your like childhood stuff and you find like the original box set that you just put somewhere and you completely thought you had unopened? If only we could go back in time and be like, we need to buy every single Pokemon thing out there. Because I remember at like middle school, people just like ripping up and putting them in the bin, you know, and then you got to put it in the bin. What? What? Would you put apple fritters in the same category as donuts? No. I wouldn't. Nah. No. Why? Somebody put them in the same category. God, I'll pay off my mortgage. Oh my god, you could buy like a mansion. It's a bit like, right, the when we had the Olympics here and the 50p's, yeah, so in England we had Olympic 50p's. You could buy them in the petrol station in a little packet and you think, I'm not buying a 50p for like £1. And then obviously that, because you could buy them, so the collector's one. Then eventually they come all through into like circulation, and then they come sought after, and then that you realise that 50p you saw at the petrol station, you could have bought, and you'd be sitting on a mint condition. I used to love it when I used to work in the bakery, because it was, when I worked there, it was, I think he was then slowly introducing a card machine. So I would go through cashing at the end every pound, every 50p I was going through. It's like, could you take a long time? I was like, I'm collecting coins here. Now you can't. The pounds are just boring. So they are in Canada. Apple fritter's the same as donuts. Isn't like a fritter just like a pineapple fritter? Apple was just like a slice. Deep fried. I'm not really a fritter because I can't have. I've never heard of an apple fritter and I can't have a pineapple fritter. Isn't it just like deep fried Mars bar? Is it just battered? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that what a fritter is? Technically, you could say, well, a donut when done properly is literally just batter dipped in fat. But I would say no. Fold it into the donut folds. So then are they like, is it like a chunk of apple or is it like puree? Oh, I've got to find this sprue number. This is the thing when you've got about a bazillion of the set. Oh, I've just found it immediately. I was about to say, this is what's taking so long when you've got to find a bazillion of the same piece. I was like, oh, I've just found exactly the piece that I need. Just on this piece of sprue I had out, which would make sense because it's on the one with the flag. Yes, I said that like Jeremy Clarkson, the way he says jag. It's like a cinnamon apple in donut bar. Oh, okay. Oh, it's smaller chunks. So is a pineapple fritter, is that like a slice of pineapple or is that the same thing? So to talk to my stuff for a bit, but of course I'll return and you're talking about food. I mean, this is true. Always, always. Oh my god, get into right, there we go. Tim Hortons has them here and they have these never had Timmy's back home. Wasn't there was. Tim Hortons has Timmy's back home. I've not heard of either of them ones. Pineapple fritter. My fritter knowledge maxed out an apple. I'm pretty sure my local Chinese does a pineapple fritter. That's how I know. I don't even know an apple one exists. Until I don't obviously it's not a big thing here. Or for me. Oh, it's one of them. I saw someone in cosplay with one of them. Toffees. Yeah, boo. Lizard. 37. Which is here. It's like at my local Chinese. They did satay chicken. I was like, ooh, chicken in satay sauce. I was like, I really like that, and it arrived, and I was like, oh, it's got pineapple chunks in it. I can't eat pineapple. I was like, Chinese is so like it was like what £5-6, and I was like, I'm gonna eat it, but not the pineapple. Luckily, I was alright, so I can't eat pineapple. I was like, who puts pineapple in a satay sauce? Obviously, I'm missing out something here. And then I thought I really want it again. I was like, I can't order it. So I had the beef in satay sauce. Something completely bloody different turned up. Well, it was beef in the satay sauce, but it had like bits of chili, vegetables, and I was like, why is this the same price and there's more in it? And still had bits of pineapple in it. Versus the chicken in satay sauce was literally just chicken breast and a whole load of pineapple chunks. So I'm like, the beef one literally come with like vegetables and that, and I'm like, I don't understand this. It was just like the shittiest Costa coffee you can imagine, but okay. Oh, fair enough. Timmy's. Ah, that makes sense. Oh dear. Why can't you burn pineapple? I was told because I was allergic, but I was like, actually, technically, I think it's a food intolerance. But it's just quicker and easier to say I'm allergic. Because it's not something that I know about immediately. So it's a bit like when I had the Chinese, I was like, well, that's one way to find out. So I can't have pineapple. I can't have apple. Orange, lemon. I can have one key because really I was reading a thing about how it's healthier to have like two kiwis a day, or etc. I can have one kiwi, but I can't have two kiwis. Not like you would, but you know, when they go a bit squishy or a bit small, you think, oh, I can have another one. Grapefruit. I haven't had a grapefruit in literally probably about 20 plus years, because I'm like, well, if I can't have anything else, I'm probably like an orange and lemon. I probably can't have a grapefruit. But you know, when people like back in the day, they were like, what's an intolerance? You just go, I'm allergic. Or what else I was told? It's easier just to say you're allergic. I was like, okay. I was trying to get home. You just can't be the local like Chinese. Always have the chicken balls, but I can't have the sweet and sour. I used to love sweet and sour. I have to be careful. It's like carrot cake. I love carrot cake, but I have to be careful because some carrot cake puts orange, or I have a New Zealand cookbook and it puts pineapple in it. Like crushed pineapple, tinged crushed pineapple in it. That's Chinese dishes: chicken, chips, rice with curry sauce. Just can't be the chicken, right? We always go for chicken balls. Never ever have the sauce. I think I used to. I mean, it is quite fluorescent. It probably is no orange has been anywhere near it. Sometimes I'll go like, no, I don't go to Chum anymore. The curry rolls are quite nice. Bring on to chicken rolls. Well, I'll try and jazz it up a little bit, you know, and try something a little bit different. I must admit, the chicken in satay sauce is well nice, but it's like it's got pineapple chunks in it, which is probably best that I avoid. I'm like, what am I doing the next day? Nothing. Well, this will be. I can suffer in silence. My missus telling me it's authentic here in Canada. British Chinese isn't, and I got liver because I go to my local Chinese back home, and it's not like it's run by English couple. That's quite true, I suppose. Yeah, they're always run by like, you know, you could have a fit like. I don't know if it's still owned. Like a chip. There's a fish and chip shop near me. It was run by British people, and then they sold it. I think it got overtaken by. Oh, what were they? I want to say Turkish, but it could have been Italian because it's changed hands a few times. Maybe there've been one of each. Carrot cake with pineapple sounds amazing. I imagine it would be quite like zingy. I love it, but I used to be able to have it. I used to have pineapple until I was in uni, and then my body went no more for you. Because I used to have, like, you know, we used to make we used to make pizzas when I was when I lived at the parents. I would always have a tin of pineapple. Yes, pineapple went on our pizza in the household. And you know the juice that used to come in? I used to drink that, and I used to eat the pineapple absolutely fine. And then it was like, I did it at uni. And I was doing a certain type of training the next day. And I was just like, I understood that day. When they say to induce labour, you have pineapple. They say it's one of the things, wives' tales. The amount of cramping I had, obviously this is more intestinal. I actually upset me that much for a week. I had every time I ate, obviously when it started going through, I'd be in like proper like bellyache. So I haven't really had it since. It was a definite, you cannot eat this anymore. It could have been because I was at uni, so you think everything was like stress levels could have been up, so that could have really affected it. Orange and lemon I've not had, I believe, since primary school. That's when I was told I couldn't have it anymore. Apple, I used to drink loads of apple juice, then I used to dilate me fine. I think that's when I was in New Zealand. I was like, I really can't eat apples anymore. And that's why I don't get why Indian and Chinese food is so different. Because I have to be careful with Indian food actually as well. Like the curries here have almost crunchy bell peppers here. Really? I can't really speak much because I don't. Because like everyone goes, oh, let's go out for curry, and I'm like, yeah, I probably can't eat it. Because you know, it's just because some recipes, like say, I used to love a butter chicken. And specifically, I used to go to Waitrose and get that butter chicken with their yellow rice. Is it pilau rice? Absolutely amazing. We can no longer have it. So some butter chicken has got like lemon or something in it that I can't have. So I tend to. So I'm not really one to know about. Oh, I can't find this. That's really annoying me. Curries, but it's funny that. Alright, no problems at all. I'm gonna still be finding the same piece. But I'm quite lucky, really, that I can eat it, but I just won't know about it. But then it's not worth being in that pain. Because I will wake up in chronic pain. Why are you not on this? I'm trying to find number 39. It looks nothing like 39, but this is apparently 39. It's strange, I know like there's some limits to what I can have. So you know like you get cordial. And I sometimes buy like summer fruits and I have like 15% apple in, and I'm like, that's quite high. But when you're in like a 1.5 litre bottle, which then you add like a tiny little bit, and then you have lots of water. I was like, well, that 15% in the whole 1.5 litre probably equals down to 0.0 something percent, so that's really fun. I would never go blackberry and apple. That's not, I know it's not really like Warhammer talk there, but it's my kryptonite, right? It's good to know when I finally crack open my commentary, I'll be confused and lost building them. Literally, there's quite a few. Baneblade, there was a little bit that confused me, so I did give it to King to try and build, because I was like, I'm really confused. 42. Like, this is going A. Right? Sprue number P2. $42 looks like a gun. Which is showing you like that. Yeah. Showing you like that. While it looks like that. It makes it a little bit more confusing. Can't go wrong with a good squash. Exactly. It's good in it. I know some people are like, what is this? Squash cordial thing. Literally just add as much water as you like. Or fizzy water. I'm not looking forward to building all the Kriegsmen. There's so many to build, and then there'll be so many to paint. It's going to be a batch paint day. Days. It's like all my horses, I've really got to sit down and batch paint them all. But they're quite easy because I've gone for like the white, and then so you just spray paint the white, and then what I was doing was then adding shade. So like, I think it was like sepia, Nalanorm obviously. So it made it quite easier. Because instead of painting white, just spray paint it white, boom, base done. And all the tiny like little details you have to do with it as well. Right. Okay, so that makes sense, that goes in there. Again, it's kind of like at an angle. Sometimes you do kind of feel like I mean, it makes it more fun, yeah, because it can take ages just to try and build. Obviously, you'd go quicker than me, but because I'm also having a good old chinwag and chat and stuff, which is quite fun. I think I would have given up most of the time. There's some things I've been building on stream that I'm like, if I wasn't doing this on stream, I would have stopped. And that would be that. What it's just going to stay like that forever. Be left unbuilt. It's good because it's got a little triangle, but then you kind of got a... Excuse me. Oh my god, that's going to be a bitch to paint. Well, actually, that back cut can be the same colour as his... That does not look very secure, I'm not going to lie. One puff of wind, that will come off. Oh, okay. It's just that we're going to do that. That does not look right. But it is. Okay. Thanks, Jim. Good luck with the Krieg. Have a lovely stream. No worries. Good luck with yours when you come to do yours as well. To let us know how it goes. Oh, I've got till August to build and to paint to take to Warhammer. Well, it was May, but now we're August, so slightly excited, but I have longer. Yo, Skullbag, welcome. How are you doing? Jesus Christ, everything is flying out today. The flag, we're flag down. We have not captured the flag here. There we go. I'll give you a shout out for anything, a miniature, models, everything. Skullbag is your man. He has all the top tips. Everything. Talented, everything. I'm actually really excited to paint the flag, and I know when I start it I'm going to be like, I regret this decision that I've made, that this is going to be fun to build. To build, to paint, I mean. Even has got, are we gonna focus? It does say Krieg on it. Oh, I've got to bring the armor, A40. A40? Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to open the mic, so maybe. I do good. How many Krieg you got to build? Basically 2 box sets still. I'm leaving all the infantrymen till the last, but I'm kind of like, I feel like I've got so many Krieg part built because it's the best way to do them that I actually need to have the time to sit down and that is just literally going to do that. What? Oh, there's your hand. So my Baneblade with the Baneblade gun in is done. That's the only thing that I personally have built. And then my 2 already part built ones. Oh, 4 lots I mean. We'll be doing nothing but Krieg for the next to August basically. That might be fun to then try and like batch paint. It'll give me something to do just to stream and batch paint. It's not a guard army, but 1,000,000 troops. Literally, there I've got so many. It's just one of them. I pretty need like a month just not doing anything. Like a month, literally no work, no content, no nothing. I mean, my content enough is really slipping because I just haven't got the time to do it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to post something slightly different than Salute today. I was going to post. Your arm is not in the right place to hold that there. To hold it straight, young man. Actually, to be fair, you could also be a woman. Young Krieg. Okay, the best way to do this. I think even if I had a month of just sit and build and paint, I still won't get it done. In fact, I've had the box set since, or the big box set since June, and most of it is still on sprue. Says a lot, really. Fair then, I was trying to then finish Necro as much as I could, which still aren't finished. It's a never-ending pile of shame, right? That took long because I was trying to navigate my shed without a ceiling light. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hope you didn't hurt yourself. Is this meant to fit in really easily, but it's not. I don't quite understand. You are forward, or are you back? It's one of the two, mate. You wanna go like that? Okay, cool. It's literally never ending, right? You know, and it's one that I really want to get done. But I'm like, what am I gonna do next? Oh, then I'll go back to my daughters and then finish painting them, because I still look at them going, I just want to finish painting my daughters of Cain. Oh, I've still got, I can't see even what her name is. The new model that came out of Daughters of Cain. I can't even. She's still in box. I can't think what she is. I feel like you're not going to stick. That's true. There's always more. That was crazy, getting slightly annoyed there that nothing is sticking. But that's the case of fine, your arm is not going to stick until it's painted. I've got another mountain of tanks showing up tomorrow. Ooh! And they've gone go in the pot, just tanks. Just tank it up. Tank it up. Yo, Loyal, welcome in. How are you doing? No, you're gonna stay unconnected. Because you're annoying me. That gun is just going to come off again, I can feel it. 50% off that. Ooh, but you get no box, no instruction, no tickets. And no game aids. Can you get the instructions online? Or are you just going to be like, wing it and see? But 50% off, that's not bad. Because there must be something online. Or you can, at least then you can sort of adapt them. That is a good find, though. If you don't mind, no instruction, no decals, and no game aids. Is there something you can like? Adapt it. We are building these as they appear. I literally am doing these in the most random of order. Should we do number 4 first? Let me work this out. I'm sure I'm not going to do this wrong. So we've done that. him and that. So we've got 2, 4. Skill issue. Skill issue. So he's got binoculars on him, I'm presuming. Let's do binocular guy first. Which actually should be online. People on Reddit will send photos. Oh, that's handy. Don't use any of the game modes they include anyway, and I got stacks of space easily. Oh, well, that's even better. That's fantastic. That's quite handy. That is when you know you're on a good bargain. Especially you can get all the other stuff and you feel like you don't need all the other bits as well. That's perfect. Thank you. 62. What did you see on? Oh, they have got printed boots. On Temu, you can get like a little stamper, which has got like the boot detail in the bottom of the boot. I was like, that would be really cool to put on my Krieg bases. And I was like, I think they have got lions on the bottom of their feet. So I was like, well, I could just save a bit and just stomp someone's foot. But you need to make sure so it's like that one that has got some lines on the bottom, if you know what I mean. You can just see, whereas some feet, the rest of the feet will be flat. But I was like, are you really going to see it? Not really. Well, that's how you gotta make up for the redeem songs now. Just do them yourself. Exactly. This like cringe TikToks repeatedly say lines like bots based on donations. I'm like, I give up. I don't know how to fix it. I think it's an OBS thing. Right, I'm done for the evening. I'll catch you later. No worries, Gonders. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Let me get a shout out as well. I'm a bit slow. We have another, there we go, another miniature creator among us. Got some blue stuff to make your own molds. Oh, so you can make like your own little woods, whatever you want to add to it, you can. That's cool. What? See, I'll just have to repeat. Yo, PC, welcome. 63. I'm literally gonna just chop them all out. 64. Miss me? Of course, PC, of course. A 65 and 66. So I'm presuming this was this one. I just dropped it. I'm pretending that didn't happen. I'm hoping it just dropped straight down and didn't bounce anywhere. I have to hold this because otherwise it will come down. This is when it's like, is it under my chair before I roll back? You know what? Okay. That can stay there until I finish. It's only that bit there. Tonight is we're just gonna drop everything kind of stream, so I'm kind of a bit over it now. There's gonna be a collection all around there. So it's like, what's he's just sus, right? This stuff is thermoplastic you put in hot water to make Malleable and can be reused. Perfect for making copies of small bits and making a mold. Making a mold for a foot stamp. Oh, I see. So it's quite handy that you can reuse it. I thought that's really clever. You can get like a little foot stamp thing. And I was like, no. Use it. But you can get like the little boot lines in it. I thought I must have a spare foot somewhere that's got the lines in. I mean, even if it's just a boot marker. That's quite cool. Crazy my kids turn him into a Baneblade. See, they're precious like a Baneblade. Especially because you could use like this boot and just roll it. If you wanted the line in it. That's quite cool. I was like, I really shouldn't be looking at what I'm doing my bases yet until they are ready to be done. Like I've seen some, you know, like the, I don't know what you call it, a camo blanket thing that they actually put over like tanks and stuff. You can buy ones for miniature tanks, and I'm like, that is going to go on one of my models, like over the tanks as well. Looks really cool, like the camo stuff. I have got barbed wire already. Wait, shall I try and pause the music if it's going to let me?
Here we go. Bread. Cheese. 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 Butter. Spread it on the bread. Bollocks. Cheese. Cheese. Cheese.
It's the only way that works. Yep, this makes perfect sense. Yep. Well, everything just sort of just glitched there. That must make sense there. Come on. Was every time you add the glue, this then fails. You get in the right place, and then you go, okay, I'll put the glue on, and then the glue just, bit is just like, no, I don't want to be glued down, where it should be glued down. Tries to break the fourth. Cheese, just cheese, as it's get and send in a clone. Could be a simp, you never know. Literally had it perfect. This is how it's going to be building my Krieg. Raisy's going to get very angry very quickly. I'm doing all the troopers because that is not right again either. That looks slightly better. That's where you're going to stay. Because that's just where it's going to stay. I've lost the will to live with it. Because when you're looking at it, that doesn't make any sense. That's where it's going to go. That is where it's going to go. Hey Sith Lord, welcome in. I hope you're keeping well. I've got crazy clothes. Can I get one? Make your own. 3D print one. Oh, I love it. I could do with a clone, because then I can be like, you make my Krieg, you can paint my Krieg, I can do my day job, and I need one to do content with, so I could do with a couple, right? Time to get rid of that, I guess. It'd be very helpful. Well, without that bit, I can't tell which exactly direction it's got to go in. Because, again, they've got like a little hole, but there is no hole. I suppose it wouldn't be a hole, would it? Be like a bit to put it in? Can I put them down on the base? Of course I've got its head on a crab body. Is that quest mark above your head? It's a Sims Plumbo. Right now it would be on Amber. Trying to get these built. Yeah, so like I feel like if I put him, he looks a bit, oh he's lopsided. So it's not going to be fun to build, so no, we're not putting him on a base. I don't know where the other bit is. But I don't really want to go, there'll be something else that will land on the floor. We'll put him on a base anyway, but we're not going to stick him down. I mean, one clone is always going to get saddled with the bad work and try to get revenge in some way. I'll try and persuade them and be like they're doing the right thing. Ah, oh, thank you so much for the raid. I realised I can have it at 5A, 5P. Right, I've still got to do bits on it. Right, I'm there. I'm just having a marvellous time trying to build some Krieg. NPC Wargaming, thank you so much for the raid. I'm getting slightly angry putting some Krieg right now. I keep dropping bits, which doesn't help. Yeah, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. There we go. What were you building? What were you doing? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. What quest would Crazy give? I wonder. What quest? I need to be one of them like quest people. They do look like it, don't they? If I had a yellow one, it would look like a proper quest marker. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? NPC, welcome. Crash, welcome. PC. Saying, Crazy, will you beat me up on a mess on the floor? I'll say no from Sims 4. Be like, no, it's not allowed, is it? Where are we going? Right, I'm gonna go onto the screen. So welcome in everyone. I'm slightly distracted by trying to build Krieg. So my name is Crazy MCR Angel. You can call me any part of that name, Crazy or Angel, whatever. So I am generally a Fallout cosplayer. This is all me, but I also do miniatures. I've been painting now, doing my Warhammer streams for a year, and as you can see, I'm getting slightly frustrated. Skill issues, slightly frustrated. Trying to build some Krieg. I have a lot of Krieg. I've had the big box set since June. I've got another combat patrol box, which is, it's all mainly on sprue. I have got a Bane blade. I'm probably the only blade attachment is the only part I've actually done. I have got some models that I have bought second-hand painted. They are the only ones I've not actually finished. Well, this is all me. I do need to put some edit this as well. Tanks and stuff. I love it. Tanks and stuff. I've got a little Lehman Russ. I was painting up some Lehman Russ tanks and so we were hitting up some guard. Oh, nice! Nice! How is your Lehman Russes going? This is part of a Lehman Russ tank. This is my first attempt ever at camo, but now I've decided I'm trying to match the same blue, because these are the second blue, if you get where I got that from. These are the second-hand painted models. I have been trying to get the right colour. It's not Thunderhawk, it's not the Fang. I've got some Lehman Russ Grey coming. Or Russ Grey coming. Someone else is just another blue. I've tried all sorts of blues. But I want to try and make this like a Krieg colour to completely match, because I'm going full Krieg. Even my little Lehman Russes, I've got a Lehman Russ and a Lime Russ, because one's green and one will be this khaki colour. I want to try and see if I can make like just to sit on the side, like here or something, like a gas mask box. So he's still got the Krieg element coming through. So these are, I've got two of these, but I've ceased painting until I can work out the colour. Here's my other Lehman Russ. He's in a half a tank. He's my Lehman, the other one's my Lime. Oh, that's looking good there. What's stopping me from using army men as a tabletop army? You could get like the little green men and just like, you know, from Toy Story. But that is my first attempt at doing camo, so thank you. But I think I'm gonna paint it Krieg blue. And then, as I was saying, on top of that, you can. I found on Temu you can get. Let me find it. The best way to describe it is, you know, the camouflage like netting stuff. Where's a good picture of it? Actually on a tank. You know, like this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna get some of this. You can get different kinds of colours. And I'm gonna drape that over my tanks. You can get all different types. Is there a better picture somewhere? I mean, that's just no effort whatsoever. But you can get greens, you can get it in brown. There we go, that's a better image. Like that. But in like that brown. Because I thought that might contrast well. That's the idea, that's the idea. So welcome in everyone. I'm getting there building the Krieg. So I have done my Silent King, but I need to just touch up a bit and then I can actually finish. It'll be like, he's done! He's done! So my Necrons, I have got Necrons. We are slowly, it's taking a year basically to build all of my Krieg. And eventually I will go back to my Daughters of Cain, which are AOS, but they are now gone way down on my list to finish painting. So my Krieg have now gone, because now my Necrons are basically all finished, so they've still got quite a bit of work to do on them. Like fiddly little bits, like on my Voidy Boy I realised I still haven't actually done all the Scarabs, but now it is I've got to finish these to take to Warhammer World in August. But how crazy, that's ages away. It's like when I've had the massive box set since June, and I haven't really done anything in that. For example, You can see why I'm a bit like, I'm gonna done by August. We will, just don't need to sleep, right? Do a little bit every day. Easier said than done when you can't try to fit it into your schedule. Oh, it's a gun, right, okay. And it helps when you've got a bazillion pieces that look nothing like what they want. But there are people that would be happy to play against them as proxies. I like the little toy soldiers from like Toy Story. Red, blue. I find it takes where you could modify. Of the wee tonks. Tonk tonk. Crazy need to charge my phone. What? I didn't even see what percentage. It's on what percentage real? 65%. Be like spotted. There it is, I can see it now. Be like, charge your phone. So yeah, so I'm gonna slowly keep chugging away. But I feel like I don't want to paint. Well, there's nothing much I suppose I could use some of the colours to spray paint them, and I'm just like really hyper focused too much on getting the right blue to do anything else. To fully start committing to painting, which is weird. But then it's just like, oh, I could use that and just focus my time elsewhere on everything else. Enjoy the rest of your stream and happy well, and I'll be streaming later on. Oh, nice! Well, thank you for popping in. Let me give you a shout as well. There you go. There you go. What will you be doing later? What will you be doing? Fellow Fallout 4 player. I mastered my Sith training. Oh, I can't wait to watch the Darth Maul, new Darth Maul that's just landed on Disney Plus. I was going to start watching that other day and I was like, oh, no, I need to stop and get on with actually what I need to do. Touch that. So go to, not that side, this side. Awesome. That is going to be a pain in the bum. I just realised that. If I stick that there, that is not going to be fun to try and paint, is it? This is what I mean with this one. This Krieg is just so too fiddly. That might not be so bad. Oh, you didn't even get anything. You didn't even get anything. That's harsh. Extreme elements is like 9. Yo, random Arizona dude, welcome, welcome. It's pure denial there. You got pure denial to shout out. There we go, we're going all repo. We're having all the fabulous people in tonight. I know we always do, but 5 fabulous people in tonight. Crazy D&D VC Pie. Oh, everyone can join. Just have a massive like chat, VC chat. Arizona Stash. Oh, now this is on task getting set in. Yes, we need to go and follow the fantastic Arizona dude as well. Oh, I've got to get his binoculars. 6970. Oh, why could you not just stick these together? Modern lingo, all down for it, right? What up, dog? What up, dog? Is in like yoga. Down dog? Down cat. We have got... Oh no, which hand is it? The short one. Go to radiate your shoes. Then I'll have like that little spark as I walk. You don't know about no. Clearly not. If it's something else, then no. Right, binoculars. Are you going to stay in place? Yes. It must be quite hard to look through binoculars when you're a Krieg. I don't even know what that is either. Please don't sit on my finger. Hey! It didn't stick. Because I can't sit that one down, because I don't know roughly what level this needs to be at. Okay. See, the Krieg is just in bits. Number 4? It's just number 4, isn't it? Yep. 28, 29, 30. We might want to do deeper in our brain rot. Oh, fair enough. Is that what it is? Yeah, no idea. We were waiting for you to say, was that dog then? Respond with nothing. My dog was that with you? He said, oh. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Well, okay, what's up, dog? Then you go, isn't it like it's down or something? Something like that. Number 30. They work better in person. I see, okay, and if the person understands as well, I guess. If we go, well, there's upward facing dog. Or up dog. Pose. You got a washboard there? Yep, you're carrying that, okay. I'm calling it a washboard thing because I don't actually know what it is. Looks like a washboard. Not most the ones on which would be like, okay, fair enough. Oh dear. TP. I do actually need some, so I'm running low, so please do. Some of that we need to do a shop soon. Yay. See, it looks like a little washboard thing. There we go. Right. Okay. I'm gonna scrape that outline off. There we are. Right, okay. Well, I haven't done the other arm bit yet, but as I know. I love how that's like become your thing. I love it. I always like how you make it as a good entrance as well. I'm like, yes. Good entrance theme. Make a jump scare one where you're playing scary games. There would be a better jump scare if OBS wasn't like messing up my alerts as well, wouldn't it? Well, I swear it's because it's done an update. And now it's just like gonna play them really quietly. It's not quite the same, is it? Okay. Something like that. Something like that. Give it a go. Again, I'm kind of thinking. It should be easy to get behind. Oh, 33 looks like it's all together. Ah, oh, it is. The relief of not having to put the hand and the arm together. Okay, getting less stressed now. I just have to remember when I get up there is a bit lying somewhere underneath me. But because it's dark as well, it's like, oh, just... What's the point of putting the holes in this bit and then not bothering putting it actually in the model? I don't get that. That just seems kind of pointless. Very strange way around it. There you go. And then I need his other backpack thing. It's a base. Which is here. Get some more of this Krieg done anyway. Oh, it goes downwards. I was like, this doesn't fit properly. Oh, I'm just gonna pop that in, but leave that because then I can get behind it. If you know what I mean. I've got his helmet on his backpack. Let's take his little boots down. So then I'm just going to stick that in there. Just about go. Very lightly. So that's that one, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Slightly confused myself. Oh yeah, 6, 7, 2. Right. My head was thinking there was 3 lots here. There isn't. Because you can build these to A, and it can have multiple different kind of guns. One is definitely going to be oh yeah, I've got these other arm to do. Okay. Come back. Yo, Blade Smasher, welcome in, Googling crazy for that girl. Back to Krieg tonight. Are you neglecting their lovable robot aliens? All round yes. All round yes. Welcome in, Blade Smasher. I'll give you a shout out as well. I thought I need to crack on and do some of these Krieg. I've got so much now. I'm thinking I just need to then try and do what I've done, paint them, and then I can move on to the next bit. This is gonna literally take me months to do. But how are you? How are you doing? And the Play Smasher is another one for all your fabulous miniature top tips as well. 2, and then this is all the variant ways that you can build number 3. I have got my Silent King is built. He is just behind me on here. So I'll show you a picture of him because he's currently got crystals on him, which I need to stick down. But I also need to fix his base. So these are what the crystals look like. Done a professional photo, you see. And you can just see the white mark there, which is on the base. I've got a better picture somewhere. Is that? Where is it? on black. That looks absolutely fantastic on stream. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite chuffed how his cape came out. And you're mostly not gonna see it because it's gonna be behind him. I'm quite chuffed how I got it to come out. Rock and roll McDonald's, love it. Ronald the Rocking Clown. Thank you for the shout out. No worries at all, honestly. So good. Top tips as well. Top tips. He's so silent. He glides. Right, 16. I feel like I'm going to need no sound. Yes. See, these ones you can build. Like, I'm just going to do the bodies, and then you can interchange what you want. You must be this one. There is this one. Well, this one's on the sprue I've already got out. So number 3. We can build up to like that part. And then you get to choose blue, green, or pink. Blue is this side, green, and then pink. Green is there, and then the pink. For one model, he has a whole page. But at the moment, we're just going to be building the bodies. As well. So I'll try and repaint the base bit because it's got a bit, he's scuffed a bit of white. Excuse me. So then I will take a better video. So you aren't going to see this little white edge bit. So it's come off somewhere. 45. And then 46. And then I'm just going to build the bodies, and then what I'll do is I'm going to double check to make sure the weapons are what I want to actually go for. And then will be one other like line of Krieg done. It is fun though, isn't it, when you just feel like the stress of trying to get this army done. I actually have a deadline. I'm glad my deadline is now extended to August to get all my Krieg done. And so they have to kind of be painted as well, because I mean you can play at Warhammer World with them unpainted. That's absolutely perfectly fine. When you're, I don't know in tournament base, but for a friendly, it's absolutely fine. Obviously if you're taking something like that and you are playing and they've still got the rule of army painted, 10 points. I think that's a little harsh. Especially if you're someone like me who doesn't have the time to paint. So that goes. Like that. tell them. There we go. I was like, just whack the glue on. It'll go somewhere. There we go. On the base, is that easy going to paint underneath? Oh. Some of them are easier, but some aren't. I'm kind of looking at like, I think the painting is going to be quite hard. On the box they have gone for the combat patrol. And I'm presuming this one is the combat patrol one. This stance as well. To be fair, I'm gonna do what they've got on the box anyway. But we are going to say just build, and I'm gonna double check that one. Well, he's not on this one. There's no body on there. Now let's hunt for A16. I think it's on, yep, the little sprue. Thought it was. I just thought, is that, oh, that's like 91. I was like, no, it's not. See them bits, and A17. I could put his arms up, but we're going to do 19 when we, or do the arms when we get there, so I'm not going to properly muddle them up. I think is fair. Working backwards with the pieces. I can't wait for my new setup when that arrives. I'm quite tempted to try and fix my Silent King tonight. I'll be like, you will be fixed. Even if it's just a post or something, I'll be like, oh, I can do that another time. So it's a lot to do. I think I'll be happy when I get like some of it done, but now I just need to concentrate on, you know, at least doing some, so they're not all like in bits. So there's all like my cavalry, just patch painting. take the time. Yo, just little welcome in. How are you doing? So the leg goes in. It's completely the wrong way around. His foot looks really tiny. Can't quite make out where that's meant to. That's meant to go. Just survived work. Ah, at least you've just survived. Just survived. This doesn't make any sense. Let's go like that instead. I think that bit goes in like that. And then his hat. Presuming that sticks there. Oh, his legs just come off. Oh, his head's just come off. It's going well for him. And then this side. Oh, his legs just come off again. Yep. There's another bit that's just gone on the floor because we're having one of them evenings. I'm from a crazy. They are the chosen one. Better. It's more like this there. So the other bit is dropped on the floor, so we're going to pretend it's on the model. 21. And then this is 20. That's what we're going back to work. Oh. Number 20. Why does this leg not want to stick? Look, you Krieg, you should listen to your command. You should do as you're told, right? You're saying me, that was Globo. Globo made me do it, right? Well, that went straight on immediately. This one's probably easier just to put straight on. That's quite easy to get under there. Just before I fully stick it down and commit to that, I was like, oh, I just want to make sure that is actually correct. Yes, it is correct. So he can be stuck on a base. Might help the legs stay in place. Last time his hands go on his hands. His leg is not going where his legs come off again and his arms come on. I can always get the smaller bit in there. Arms. His other bit is join the other bit that's on the floor. And they can have a choice. I'm thinking. That is quite Kriegy, right? To have the truncheon. Whereas the other one does not have that. Even the backpack is then slightly different, so he is original commissioner. Bearing guards with chainsaw can be placed on the following. Trench club. I mean, it has to be the trench club, right? I mean, you got the chainsword, which is a 4 plus 3, 0, 1. The trench club is 3, okay, so it's 1 less. 4 plus 4, 0, and 1. But it's got to be the trench club. Or you have a power weapon, which is 3, 4 plus 4, minus 2, 1. But it's Krieg, so it's got to have a trench club. Right? It's got to have a trench club, it's Krieg. It's the only one out of this unit that can have a trench club. So he's going to have the trench club. Of course he's Krieg. Don't like hands for arms now. I like 2 left feet. Oh, I'm scraping a bit, that doesn't matter. Okay, so how would this... I mean, you could have a chainsaw, but he's going to go for... It's got off the club. That's slightly too much glue. That will mean that will really stick. It's got off the trench club. And then the guns can also change. That's got to be the plasma pistol. What did he have in there? Must be the power weapon. Flamer, grenade launcher, melter gun, or plasma gun. So you have quite a choice. You have a choice. And then one commissioner's power weapon, one commissioner. So his pistol, bolt pistol or plasma pistol. Veteran guard with to go across to the side. This is where it gets like all the confusing, and you can't really see until I get my new setup. By what I mean. This will fit. I will bring my camera down so you can see a bit more clearly, like what I am on about. So this is what we're building, the Krieg command squad. So go across to here, unit commission. We're not going to focus on the text here. We're not going to focus on the text. Okay, just slightly. So what we are building is one veteran guardsman. So I can be equipped with lance pistol and a chainsword. Lance pistol, close combat weapon, counter edge surface grabs. So I'm just like reading through what they can have. But then so you can tell you on here, and then you go across here, and it will tell you what it can be replaced with. So that's what takes the time. So we are so then the last pistol can either be replaced with bolt pistol, plasma pistol, plasma pistol, his arms go his hands, or does his hands go on his arms? That's the point. But which one is it? See, because he's got that looks like the truncheon. Or it might not be the truncheon in that one. I'll put you back up there. So there's quite like choices and things, so at least you can have the choice. So the other one is going to have to look through and see which ones. So you've got like the flamer. Ignores cover and has a torrent. 12, D6, NA, 4, no battle shot, 4, 0, 1. What did they give it in the... That's what the grenade launcher looks like. I think it's the other things. Has a grenade launcher, which is quite, you know... I presume you pick one or the other. Grenade launcher has frag or crack and blast. 24. That's 24 inch range, D3. I mean, that's quite... Grenade launcher is pretty good. A melter gun. 12 inch 1, 4 inch 9. Minus 4 D6. Okay. But so this could all change. So plasma gun, you can either choose one or the other. So both 24, 4 plus 7, 8. Minus 2, 3. Grenade launcher. I think a grenade launcher. Maybe. It's just one of them which is just like... It just sounds more like military based, but... What is my dad? See, and then, but Glorbo. Don't forget about little Glorbo. As well, Glorbo is key. Glorbo is key. Because this is how you can modify it. Oh, I'm trying to do it exactly on the box, but I'm trying to work out what one that is. It's that one. You know, it's like when Oliver. Blue lobster. I don't know what that is. Decisions. I mean, the bolt pistol would look good. So, that pistol, last pistol, 12, 1, 4 plus 3. So 1. Bolt pistol, 12, 1, 4, 4, 0, 0, 1, 1. Plasma pistol, both 12, 4 plus, 7, 8, minus 2, minus 3. Supercharge. Could have a supercharge, or I'm going to keep it to the last pistol. 4 plus 3, 0, 1. There's not much in it, to be fair. Apart from you, 3. Oh, that's the trench club. Wait, plasma pistol. 1, 1, 4 plus. See, strength is then 8, so it's a lot higher. Plasma, you can't have that. It's quite full, and there is a plasma one. Bolt pistol, I'm not going to go for. So these things I haven't really thought about until I got to this point. I'm quite tempted to do the grenade launcher on there. Floating. But as I've got so much to do anyway, I'm thinking... I don't think I want the flamer. Ignores cover and turret 12d6. There's 3 different ways, but there's 4 different things. Flamer, grenade launcher, matter gun, and plasma. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be that generic backpack, which you can't actually see what it is, because it doesn't... Well, it shows you there. And then it has like different add-on bits that you can choose, which is pretty cool. Oh, then there's the green bit. Ah, so if it depends on what you want. Paint your Krieg pink. And have like the pink. Oh, that little pink there. I'm going to try and do it in the typical Krieg blue, which I'm trying to find the right blue. Lobster. Go for lobster or madness lobster. And then I've got the Krieg Combat Patrol. That's 10 to build. Did I do the... Oh no, I did do the Law Commission in there. Also, there's no more in there. So you build them. Krieg Command Squad. So that's the Trench Club. This is all the weapons you can have on these ones. And then you have got Death Courts of Krieg. These are all the ones, the little men, which I got like, I'm sure I got 2 sets of, so that's at least 20. I love how it just shows like all the different ways. So you do have a choice, which is quite fun. So again, it'll be more like just get like the stance done, but I can't paint them until my blue arrives. So the look. Like that or like that. So we've done that as much as I feel I've got them to do it yet. Them are half done because I need to do the guns separate. The bodies and the guns are separate, and then I just need to paint the horses. And there will be one box set down, one box set is almost completed. I just have to do 10 of these, and then I've got another 10 of these, and so much like on sprue left. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I do like the flag. It's huge, isn't it? No do badness with life. What? There's definitely McDonald's on the Space Marine ship. I mean, there has to be, right? Toasted Nid. Oh, he looks like a good model. Missioner. This little thing. Just that one's not going on a base either because that's going to be really hard to paint. So they are getting there. They are getting there. Just trying to keep them as Krieg-esque as possible. Gas masks and everything. Toasted rat face. Supreme with mayo. If it's on Space Marine, it'd be toasted mid paste, I guess. Well, then technically there are Skaven, which are rats, but then they're in, I want to say AOS. It's like lighting them down so you can actually see them. Or just move the camera to them. I don't like dead models, really. Oh, the brush water rat. I don't have any on me right now, unfortunately. In northern France. I mean, it could be. I don't have any on me at the moment. I've got 2 lots of glue. I actually have more than that underneath. Oh, that one's not even in frame. There we go. But there's another section of the combat patrol. The other ones, I'm just gonna think about it. What one I'm gonna do. I think I have an idea, but I want to be 100% sure on like their 2 arms. And then we're going slowly, and I just need to paint. And then paint what I've already got done so far. And then stick it all together, and I can move on to the next lot, the next lump of it all. Right, let me, that's not what I need to do. There you go, there are my links as well. So we are going to be chugging away on Krieg for a long time. I might then slip into doing a little bit of something else. Maybe my daughter's, if I've got my other Necron. My Necron bits left to do are just like my warriors and the guns and the base rim, so not much left to do. So it's not really exciting. I mean, like a chatting stream. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool emote. Edit this out. I've now hit my peak because I'm so tired now. So we are gonna raid out. I'm quite happy with that. We're there. I'll hit the raid button. I can't actually see the raid button right now. Sylvaris, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Heavily appreciated. Thank you so much. I have got 2 pieces of sprue on the floor that I need to find and then stick together, but I'm going to be really careful so I don't roll over them because they could be under my chair. Shall I just pause that because it's so quiet? Love it. Love it. There is that. Can I find? trying to put a filter in here and it's not working. That's okay. No. No. Okay, well, we are going to go into... Very thanks, appreciate it, appreciate it. Similar. We will be back on Friday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the Fallout solo RPG game. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it sorted for this Friday, for Fallout Friday, so it might have to be like next Friday. I'll see what I can do. So I stream 3 times a week. It's Tabletop Tuesdays, where we'll be doing Krieg for the considerable future. And then we'll do Fallout Fridays, so I'm going to be starting doing... And also because I'll be finishing work quite late, so it's probably going to be a later stream, and then I have to get up for work again on Saturday morning. So we might just play a little bit of Fallout, and then do the Fallout solo, new Fallout solo RPG game on Friday. So that'll be then taking over my Fallout Friday streams, and I also stream on Sundays. Oh, it's the wrong... I'm looking at the wrong... There we go. I was thinking, these aren't coming up with this. And then Sunday Fun Days, anything goes, where we generally will be doing something modelling. Some minis. We'll see. I might even do it some more of the roleplay game as well, depending on how we're going with it. Building away. What are they building? I'm usually, there's so many like really good things I could really do. I've seen one. I like raising someone. Okay, I like this. No, someone is doing a Nurgle. Champions of Papa Nurgle. Let's go into them. I like the Nurgle army. That would be another army if I could. I would look into, but I'll stick to my 3 for now. I've neglected my Daughters of Cain. But thank everyone for coming in. We've managed to do a little bit more. We will be doing Krieg, as I was saying, for the considerable future, because I have to get them built. Probably print as much as I can for August, which sounds like plenty of time, Crazy, but Crazy's schedule is very slim. This is the only time I really get to do anything, so that's why everything is so slow. I don't get much done because I just don't have the time. And so then we do Fallout Friday, where we might just be playing Fallout this week because I am not finishing work till about 7:45, and then my streams are up as 8:30. So that one is going to more likely be 9 o'clock. So the new solo RPG game, which is a book, which I will be doing on stream. Something a bit different for Fallout. And then Sunday Fun Day, we might be getting back to more Krieg, or try and break it up. We might do some like Fallout minis or something as well. Oh, maybe if we don't play Fallout, we could do some Fallout minis. Have a break from it. Ooh, work on some more Fallout minis. That sounds quite fun. Look, I need quite an easy. That's a 9 till about 7:45 shift on Friday, and then I'll be working again on Saturday morning from 9:30. So something quite small, something quite easy on Friday. Head into 2 long days there. Anyway, I'm going to start the raid. So we'll be back on Friday. It will be Fallout based. You might just do Fallout minis instead, and then the RPG game, I want to look through it, get my head around it first, and then we'll do it. So we'll do it as a stream, so we can all do it together. Which would be the first kind of like tabletop game we'll be doing, but also in Fallout. So it's a new Mephidius solo RPG game that's come out, and then Sunday might just be a flake out, but something fun. But if you like Krieg, you like Astra Militarum, we're going to be doing that for a while. And also if you like Fallout, you see you get the best of both. So I will be back on Friday. I've lost completely what track of the days are. Today's Tuesday, Crazy. So yeah, something Fallout based. Maybe playing, maybe minis. I don't think I will start the RPG game because I feel like I need a good run at it in the next week or so. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing. So thank you so much everyone for coming in. Until next time, thank you for coming and hanging out in the lurks. And we got the raids and we got our follows as well. All love it, all love it. So I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. We're gonna head into somebody new. Wow, love it. We're gonna go and do a look into some nurgling. They're doing some nurgling, so we're gonna apparently raid out straight away. We have raided, so I shall end there.